Hi loves, it's Shaaba. Thank you for clicking on today's video. I have a brain fart for you today. Is it a brain fart? Maybe it's just a PSA. It's something that I've been thinking about for a while and wanted to talk about for just as long. People who I know and love and who are incredibly liberal tend to say in passing and still think that it's okay. Oh, I don't see race. Oh no, I don't see colour. It's fine. You may mean well. That's actually not the right approach to have, and here's why. But first, a little message from today's video sponsor, Pride Counselling. Race, along with many other topics, can be tricky to talk about, and if you feel the need to speak to someone and are also LGBT+, Pride Counselling could be a great resource for you. Pride Counselling provides private online counselling specifically for LGBT+ people. All of the counsellors are LGBT+ friendly, so you don't need to worry about feeling stigmatised in that sense, and if you don't like your counsellor for whatever reason, you can switch. As easy as that. A click of a button. Boop. All of the counsellors on the service are also licensed, trained, and fully accredited, with at least 3 years of experience and certification from their state's professional board. And Pride Counselling is online, which means it's super convenient because you can take it from the comfort of your own sofa, bed, wherever you feel better, and being online means it's also significantly more cost effective. It is half the price of my previous therapist. But if you still can't quite afford it, that is a-okay. Just know that Pride Counselling also offers financial aid that you can apply for if you feel you need it, because no one should feel left out from good mental health. If you'd like to find out more or sign up, you can take a look at the little link downstairs in the description box, www.pridecounselling.com/Shaaba, and you'll also get 10% off your first month. Alright, back to the brain fart, not so brain fart. My name is Shaaba and I am a brown person, just in case you didn't notice. This beautiful caramel does not wash off. And it's something that I've noticed white people in particular get very uncomfortable around whenever it's mentioned, even when I mention it in a positive way. And I find that so funny. I'm often the only brown person in the room, right? My partner's white because I've grown up in white society. I have a lot of white friends. Actually, my friendship group is quite diverse. Like, I have quite a lot of friends of different races, but it's when I meet with the generation up because of family that it definitely tends to get very, very white. And that's fine. I don't see, no, I do see colour and I do see race. And I'm very conscious of the fact that I am the only brown person when I'm the only brown person. Sometimes I have to say to Jamie, like recently we went to, I say recently, it was actually months ago, we went to a pub in like this area with lots of fields and I felt insanely uncomfortable, even though we were with friends and nobody just kind of got it. And I was like, being like to Jamie, I think we need to get out of here, because I just felt like I was getting so many looks, like I felt incredibly brown. Anyway, I had a conversation with some family members about that afterwards, and that's when I heard the phrase, we don't see colour. We don't see brown. It's like they're almost going, oh, I didn't even notice that you were brown. And the thing is, I know that when people say this, they mean well, but I just wanted to make this video almost as a PSA to be like, that's actually not the right approach to have. And here's why. This isn't a case of Shaaba coming out and policing people with good intentions. People do often say things like, why are you having a go at people who clearly mean well? You really should be focusing your attention towards the proper transphobes, the proper homophobes, the proper racist people. Racists. That's a word. And I do get that. And of course, I'm not having a go at people unnecessarily. What I'm just saying is it's okay to still educate and be like, this is kind of outdated terminology. And what you do when you say things like this is actually eradicate the beauty that comes from diversity and race. And it makes me feel as if I'm a nobody, if that makes sense, by being like, oh no, I didn't even notice that you were brown. Like, of course you did. Sometimes when people say things like that, it comes across as really patronizing. So that's the first reason why it's not ideal to say that you don't see race, or that race is invisible, or that race doesn't matter, because the reality is it does, and to say that you don't see it or that it shouldn't be seen is just a lie. And it's patronizing and it discredits all of the past history that people of colour have gone through, which is for the most part not fantastic, right? All the discrimination that people have felt for being brown, black, any colour, that means something. And so it still means something to me to be brown. The second reason that I think it's not okay to say I don't see race is that it doesn't just discredit historically what people of colour have experienced, but also presently what people of colour bring. And we're being a little bit careful here because I'm not suggesting that all people of colour are automatically tied to specific cultures, but often people of colour do have different cultural practices and ways of being compared to white society. And it's a really important thing to bring up, right? Because I want you to know that I'm brown, because my brownness is my story, and my story is different to your story. And what is life but an incredible opportunity to share stories? It's like the most amazing thing I find about being in an interracial relationship. The amount that I've learned off of Jamie and the amount that I can teach Jamie of part of who I am is incredible. And so I want you to know that I'm brown, because being brown to me also means that I wear beautiful clothes that you likely haven't seen, and eat food that is different to the kind of food that you eat. And I don't want that to be erased. I don't want that to be forgotten. I want it to be shared and celebrated. And my third reason to end this PSA on why it's not okay to say that you don't see colour or race is that going forward, oh gosh, this even turned into like a past, present, future. This is like an essay. I'd get grade an A on this if I was in an English class. Anyway, my point is, going forward, I am still brown, right? We are still people of colour, and that still means something today, whether it be good or bad. When I say good, I love my skin. Honestly, I look at myself and I think, whew, I'm beautiful. I really do. It's taken me a long time to get to that point, but now that I am there, call it vain if you want, call it arrogance if you want, but look, just look. How could you not? How could you not like this? It's stunning. So you should see colour, because my colour is beautiful. We are not dogs. We don't have black and white vision. And the second part to this future point that isn't as pretty. I should have ended on that one because it would have been really nice. But it's true, it's facing the sad reality that today people of colour are still not equal. We still face discrimination. For certain minorities, it is significantly worse. Look at what's happening in the US right now with Black Lives Matter and around the world. Brown people are still, to this day, I'm often called negative words to do with acts of terror, which is absolutely not true. But saying that you don't see race is almost like being on the fence when it comes to supporting people of colour when it really matters most. You need to see colour because colour is still not equal in people's eyes. The reality is, colour doesn't need to be invisible. It just needs to be respected on an equal platform. You can see colour. You can see race. I want you to see colour and race. I want you to see the beauty and the diversity that it provides. It's a rainbow. It's amazing. But you need to see it on an equal platform. That's the moral of the story at the end of the day. And saying that you don't see colour is almost like not speaking up when you really have to, because you're saying that you don't see the differences now and going forward that you need to see. Because I am still treated differently, unfortunately, because I'm brown. And black people still need a bloody butt ton of support and help to get anywhere close to being treated equally in society, as do many people of colour. So there you go. Colour, race, is not invisible. It is to be seen. I feel like I've been very repetitive in this video. So next time you may think of saying, I don't see colour as a good thing, or maybe hear someone else saying it with non-malicious intent. I appreciate it. You don't mean bad. Maybe just, like, send them this video. Or just be like, hey, I see colour, and colour is beautiful. Colour is not a bad thing. We don't have to pretend that we don't see it. We just need to see it as equal, right? And there you go. That's the video. There is no brain fart. There is no other side to it. It is important to see colour. Colour needs to be seen equally. Simple as. Do let me know your thoughts below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to, feel free to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I'll see you next time. Be kind and have a great day. Bye!